Hello everybody, welcome back to your favourite FC24 series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper, episode 11. First things first, let's talk about the current contract situation. You can see we have a few recommendations from our agent, and I feel like I don't want to pick a team to join. Like, I don't want to pick Manchester United and just play for them next season. So I feel like I'm just going to pick the recommended teams from my agent. So out of these 6 teams, let me know in the comments down below who I should join. Also, we could stay at Wrexham, that is still an option. One more thing, I did go out and buy myself a little trampoline. You know, surely nothing bad will ever happen with a goalkeeper and a trampoline. Oh, shit! And one last thing before we get into the first match, remember to leave a like on this video. It really does help out the channel, and we try to get to 300 on every episode, and so far you have been smashing it. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get to 10k by the end of the year, and turn notifications on so you do not miss a thing. Let's get into it. First game is against Notts County, a very good team. I think they're second in the league currently, and we start off whipping the ball into Fletcher. He wins the header and tucks it into the back of the net. What a ridiculous header from the old man, who I give so much stick every episode because I think he's so bad, but he keeps proving me wrong. He keeps getting on the score sheet, but look at that. I think it's Palmer makes the running behind, whips it into the middle. Fletcher's running away from the goal and somehow generates the power and loops the ball over the goalkeeper, who clashes into the post as well. Add an insult to injury, but it's such a good header. You don't expect him to score from that far out with a header as well. The goalkeeper should be doing better, but we are 1-0 up with our first shot on target in this match. 21st minute now with McLean down left side. He whips it in terribly.
Oh my god! What is that?
From one extreme to another, brilliant header, terrible cross, but finally Notts County get their first opportunity, lofts it into the middle of the penalty box. They win the header as well, but it's straight at me. I make a pretty decent save. Position is all correct there, but pretty fortunate, it hits it straight down my throat, which I do get a good hand to it and push it out wide for a corner. Obviously it did nothing because we're back on another attack now. Outside the box, 40th minute, into it for Fletcher, strikes it straight at the goalkeeper as well. Easy for him to gather up. Closing in on the end of the half now with a right side attacker into the penalty box. No one near him, whips it to the back post. Davies there on the volley, making it 2-0 just before half time. The worst time to concede a goal, but what a goal that is. What are the defenders doing? The right side attacker, I think it's my right back actually, or right wing back, just charges into the box. Look at the time and space, picks out the man on the far post. It's Davies on the volley, and look how high he gets his leg. The technique is absolutely ridiculous. Keeper stands no chance for that one, and then the half-time whistle does go. 2-0 up. Notts County have had one decent opportunity, which they should have probably scored, but we've been so dominant in the first half. Can we continue that into the second half? Notts County get the first tackle at 1-2. Straight at me though. Decent save, but I had to make it, and I gather up as well, just holding the ball very nicely. Now we have Cannon exploring down his right side of the pitch. He sees the man in the middle. It's Palmer with time and space. Little fake shot. They finds Davies in the middle. Hit little deflection off the shot. Goalkeeper manages to pick it up on his second attempt. Just 5 minutes later, Notts County have a counter attack now. A through ball. He's charging into the box. He's got time and space. Man comes across it, bounces off me, and I dive after the ball. Let's have a look at that one. Of course, you know where it's going to hit me. My big old head. It hits me so hard off the chin, sparks me out nearly. I'm seeing stars. Let's get a close up. Brutal, hits me straight on the chin, gives me a bit of whiplash to go along with that one. From the corner, they play it short, outnumbered the man, trying to close him down. They've got a bit of time and space in the box. Man does close him down. I think the shot was going wide, but wasn't too sure and had to make the save. Now 9 minutes after the match, we've got a man over now. One of the goalkeepers, Cannon, hits it across him, and he makes it 3-0 against our closest rivals, I believe. I think they are second currently, but we are absolutely demolishing them in this match. Just outclassed them every step of the way. Their goalkeeper didn't really stand much chance. He did try closing down the angle, but he did raise the right hand, but it wasn't close enough. And it's 3-0, and then I get subbed off, obviously. And to make sure we didn't lose this match, or I didn't lose the clean sheet, I decided to spectate the last few minutes of the match, or literally last minute. And from the corner, you can see why we conceded so many goals. The goalkeeper's flapping at it. The referee does save us, though, with the whistle being blown, and we do win the game 3-0. A 7.1 rating with one save.
What?
Not quite sure how the game works that one out. I think this is why the goalkeepers suffer so much. The game just doesn't recognise you saving the ball half the time, or the majority of the time. But again, we got a clean sheet. We won the match. What more could you want? We move on to the next one against Colchester, and look at that. It's a little wintry out here. Christmas has come early from the looks of it. Can we perform in the snow? Colchester get the first attack. Finds man, edge of the box. He hits it first time, and the ball just dribbles towards me. A nice easy save, or comfortable save to start this match off. And from that, I play it out short into Palmer now in the midfield. He plays a lovely little through ball to the man on the right side of the pitch. He's got time and space, charging towards the byline, whips it in early towards Cannon at far post, but he takes a lovely little touch, whips it back into Palmer, wins the header and gets the goal. That is a counter-attack of the finest. I am involved as well, so I'm going to take an assist for that, and you can't stop me. But it's a beautiful pass and move. The ball from Palmer to out wide is beautiful, but the pass across is a little bit heavy, but Cannon does a good job of getting the ball out from under his feet, chips it into the 6-yard box, and Palmer is rising higher than everyone. It's like a salmon, heads it down. Goalkeeper does okay at making himself wide, but it's not wide enough, and we are 1-0 up. Colchester, not long after, try to get back into this game, shoots it at the near post, but I'm there with a good strong hand. It's actually a punch by the looks of it, a bit unorthodox. I make the save. That is the end of the first half. Referee gives us a little break from the cold. Into the second half we go. Can we continue with another clean sheet? Back-to-back clean sheets will go down lovely, but the Colchester with the first opportunity, whip it into the box, but look at patrol in my area, good strong safe hands. We get a corner, we whip it into the box. It's Fletcher with the header, it's just past the post, not a good connection, and now we're closing in on the end of the game already. Colchester one more time, could have gone horribly wrong there, and then I get subbed off obviously because the second half wasn't good enough. 7.2 rating, make it make sense. Again, I watched the last few minutes of the match to make sure we didn't lose or concede a goal. I feel like I'm only going to do that if there's like a minute left of the game. If there's like 20 minutes, I'm still going to sim it because, you know, who's got time for that? But we did play pretty well. We did get another clean sheet, back-to-back clean sheets. Can we make it 3 in a row? We have done it before. We went for a whole episode of not conceding, so we are on for the full house here. Will it happen against MK Dons? Let's find out. We are away from home, so they do have a little bit of support from the home fans. They start off pretty well. 11th minute, they play a corner short, but look at the space in the box. Little pass, hits it on a spin, and off the post. What happened to me?
Wow! Okay!
Generally just stood there and watched the ball nearly go into the back of the net. It is because he tried diving too early. It's like a bug in the animation that makes it so you can't actually dive too early. You have to wait for the ball to be shot at you. It's a weird one, but either way, we got very lucky there. Can we get lucky again? The ball's hit over me and nearly trickles into the back of the net. What is happening? I am riding my luck big time here. He hits it straight at me. I'm positioned all wrong. I'm not even facing the ball. Bounces over me, and look how close it is. I'm tracking back and I flap my hands at nowhere near it, but just past the post. I'm saved once again, but MK Don's been all over in the box again this time, and look at that for a save. That is absolutely ridiculous. I nearly missed it, but I do make up for his little mishaps early on. Look at this save. He's so close. He hits it well, but on full stretch, fingers stayed nice and strong and push it out for another corner. But MK Dons, they should have had at least 1 goal in that first half. They are so unfortunate, and we have done absolutely nothing. We need to buck our ideas up big time because we are struggling. But the second half starts exactly how the first one did. MK Dons on another attack, hits it, good block there from my defender, but they do get the ball back out on the edge of the box. He's got time and space, finds the man in the middle, he's one over me near post, but he hits it too close to me. I make another save. Finally we go on an attack. 7 minutes left of the match as McLean charging towards the byline. He whips it into the middle, terribly.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
But that is all she wrote for this game. MK Dons 0, Wrexham 0. We did nothing, not even 1 shot on target, but I did get man of the match. I know, I'm as shocked as you. A goalkeeper actually won man of the match in this game. It's hard enough not getting subbed off, let alone win man of the match. I'm a hero. Not quite sure about the song, Walking in a Maze Wonderland. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it. I'm sure you can come up with a better one in the comments down below. But there we are, man of the match. Finally, it's taken a long time. I'm just gobsmacked it actually happened. But now we move on to the final game of today's episode against AFC Wimbledon. Again, we are away from home and we are still going for the full house. No goals conceded. Can we continue it here? We do start off the game pretty strong with a strike straight at their goalkeeper, makes a decent save. Now we have Cannon on the ball, holds the defender, finds Palmer, little shimmy, hits it off the woodwork though, and Fletcher with the header. Defender does manage to clear it, but he falls back to Fletcher one more time. The ball is scrambled around, down to Davies now, finds Cannon, another shot, and finally Wimbledon do manage to clear it. Into the 16th minute now, they get the first attack. Look how easy it gets past my defenders, near post. Good strong right hand that time, keeping that ball out. Just a few minutes later, they get another opportunity into box one more time, hits it across, defender just block it, but it falls to their man near post, and I keep my hands there to block it one more time. 23rd minute now, we've got a man over. It's Davies, one of the goalkeepers, little Travella, straight past it, puts us into the lead, and that was cheeky, no need for it, but he decided to sauce on him. Absolutely ridiculous from Davies, but look at the run from the midfield. Defenders nowhere near each other either. It's the perfect storm, and to finish it off, so cheeky. Goalkeeper does nearly make the save though. He just wasn't quite quick enough, a bit unfortunate for him. But in the 35th minute, we go on another attack now. I don't know who that is on the ball, but it finds Palmer, hits it first time. I don't know why he's shooting from that position. It's absolutely dreadful. Wimbledon near the end of the half do get one more opportunity. He's got time and space and he whiffs it completely past the post, nowhere near it. I was going the wrong way, and we do go into the half-time interval with the 1-0 lead. We are holding on a little bit. Wimbledon just haven't got their shooting boots on today, but it could change in the second half. Will it? Let's find out. We're the first one, 5 minutes into the second half. It's McLean on the ball. Can he whip it in properly this time? No, he chooses to pass into Cannon. Little shimmy, finds Davies on his right foot and he finesses it. Top bins, pick that one out, goalkeeper. You're nowhere near it. That's an absolutely filthy finish. It's his second goal of the match. It's just outstanding. 2 ridiculous finishes. Cannon finds Davies. Look at that. Just plays it across his body and just whips it into that top corner. Literally, the goalkeeper stands no chance for that one. Is he anywhere near it? No, he's reaching for the stars because he's nowhere near the ball. Look at it. Just clips the woodwork as well. Beautiful. Can Wimbledon half the deficit here? They hit it at near post. Could have been going wide, but again, it's another decent save from myself. 65th minute now with Cannon on the ball who loses it, but McLean picks it up, finds Cannon one more time. Now Palmer's got some time, hits it straight at the goalkeeper, he fumbles it, but he does a good job of getting the ball back under his spell. Wimbledon still not giving up. They're trying to shot some ridiculous angles. There's no pressure on me at all. Every time we go on attack, I feel like we're going to score, and it's Fletcher this time. He does score. He absolutely pile drives that straight past the goalkeeper, making it 3-0. There's still 15 minutes left of this match, and we've just been so dominant as Palmer holds up the play a little bit, finds Fletcher, no one in his face, just wanders into the box, left-footed. The keeper doesn't really stand a chance. The power beats him long before he can even react. We have a corner of 10 minutes left of the match. Whip it into the middle, but they do manage to clear it just to the edge of the box. William Boyle was there to meet it. Finds Palmer on the right side of the box. Now look at the time and space he has. They do finally close him down. Turns back, finds Hayden's little touch-up, hits it off the woodwork and the post, and makes it 4-0. He had an early one in the episode before where he absolutely whiffed it. But this time, he shows that clinical finish and smashed it straight past the goalkeeper. He has no right to be scoring that, to be fair. He's a centre-back for a reason. But look at that little touch-out and just levers it off the woodwork and onto the post as well. He is saved by it, you could say, but it's a beautiful strike in there. The goalkeeper raises the wrong hand, you know, because animations. But either way, we do have the 4-0 lead and we do go on to win this match. Absolute demolishing of Wimbledon. 7.6 rating, and we do have the full house. No goals conceded in this episode. 4 clean sheets. We have just been absolutely outstanding. 23 clean sheets in 37 matches. And a man of the match to go along with that. We have just been outclassed in the competition. Morris is so far behind us, 8 clean sheets behind us. Lawler though only on the 12th. Stone with 11 for Notts County, and Daniel's there to make the top 5. Top of the assists though, Ollie Palmer. Where has that come from? He hasn't been scoring goals. He's been too busy hitting the woodwork, but he's been providing for everyone else. 10 in 30 is ridiculous. Hawks from Tranmere, 10 as well. And then the top goal scorers, Barry, 17 in 37, still at the very top. Harrogate has Armstrong up there. Do we have anyone? We have Fletcher, who snuck his way into the top 14, 9 and 25. Also Davies, 11 and 37. McAlinden, sadly, has finally dropped out of the top for the assists and the top goal scorer. But sadly, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and turn notifications on so you do not miss a thing. And as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.